The real reasons Jews rejected Jesus as the Messiah. Have you ever wondered why so many people in Jesus' time rejected him, even after witnessing his miracles? It's one of the greatest mysteries in history. The truth is, the Jewish people weren't just waiting for a Messiah, they were waiting for a conqueror, a king who would overthrow Rome, restore Israel's power, and lead them to victory. They expected someone like King David, fierce and unstoppable. But then came Jesus. Humble, gentle, riding on a donkey instead of a war horse. He preached about loving enemies, forgiving those who hurt you, and turning the other cheek. To the religious leaders, this wasn't strength, it was weakness. They didn't realize that his mission was far bigger than overthrowing Rome. He came to overthrow sin, death, and the forces of darkness that no earthly army could touch. The religious leaders were also threatened. Jesus called out their hypocrisy, their greed, and their misuse of God's law. They were expecting the Messiah to validate their power, not challenge it. So when Jesus claimed to be the Son of God, many hearts hardened. They couldn't accept that the carpenter from Nazareth was the fulfillment of centuries of prophecy. But here's the shocking part. The rejection of Jesus was foretold. Isaiah 53 says, "He would be despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief." What looked like failure on the cross was actually the greatest victory in history. He wasn't the Messiah they wanted, but he was the Messiah they desperately needed. God's plans often look different from our expectations. True strength is shown through humility, love, and sacrifice. Sometimes we reject God's answers because they don't match what we prayed for. Have you ever rejected something in your life because it didn't look the way you expected, only to realize later it was exactly what you needed? How often do we cling to our own plans instead of trusting God's bigger picture? What does Jesus' example teach you about redefining strength in your own life?